Hi, ladybugs. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. It's been a busy day, so I'm a little bit tired, but other than that, I'm doing good. Let's see what size this is. Nope, go lay down. Go lay down, Joe. I'm doing pretty good. Just hanging out. So now we're going to get the babies dressed. We're going to start by dressing Nyani because I want this outfit for one of my boys. So in order to get it for one of my boys, I need to redress her. So we're going to redress Nyani. Has anybody got new babies coming or going on any trips? Anything exciting going on? I hope so. I hope that would be fun for you guys. Oh, let's take this off. Nyani. Nyani. We're going to put this on her because this is super cute. I love this shirt. It's very vintage. Very vintage looking. Bab, 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 bab. Are you making noises? Nani's not talking yet, but she's starting to make noises. So we're getting, I mean, she's been making noises all along, but she's starting to say like dada and stuff. So haven't said mama yet, but we're getting there. Right, Nyani? Right, Nyani? Yeah. I'm trying to get the button. I'm not super talkative tonight. I just want to play with the babies and enjoy some time with you guys. Did you guys grab your babies? Are we playing together? I hope so. That's always seems like such a fun thought if we're playing together. Say ba 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 ba. Say we do say baba, huh? We like our food, huh? You can tell by these chubby little thighs. Yeah, huh, Nyani? Huh, Nyani? Oh, there's my little Nyani. There's my little Nyani. There's my little Nyani. She's so cute. She's got the cutest little baby face. So cute. Look at that face. Our little 6-month-old. So adorable. All right, we're going to set her down. Oh, we're going to knock my water over. And then we're going to start dressing the boys. The boys. Time to dress the boys. All right, we're going to start with Finley. Or Prince Finley, as I call him. My little Prince Finley. I need to grab him a white t-shirt. So I need to stand up and grab that real quick. Let's get this off Finley. This is such a cute outfit. I didn't think I'd like it when I first saw it. A friend sent it to me, but actually I've really fallen in love with it. It's kind of a boy's bubble romper. And it's so poofy and it's just adorable. Give me 1 second. I just got to grab a t-shirt for Sir Finley. Let's see. Here's a t-shirt. Finley has had the same diaper on since I got him. And I think it's finally, yeah, it finally tore. I think I can clasp it one more time, but it's not going to last much longer. He's going to need a new diaper. It's like an acid wash pamper. It's cute. So I've kept it on him, but it's finally like wearing out. So he's going to need a new diaper soon. Okay. How long do you guys find your diapers last? I think mine last, 6 to 9 months before the tabs start to kind of stretch out, and then they get the tabs rip or the diaper gets super fuzzy. You know how the cloth outer part gets worn out from the clothes. So eventually you have to change their diapers, but Finley is just getting to the point where he's going to need a new diaper soon. A new diaper for Finley, huh? I don't know if I want to put this on him or... Come here, Ashton. Come here, buddy. There we go. I'll set you right there for a minute. Actually, I'm going to put this one on Finley. This is another one that I find really cute. Isn't that adorable? Little elephant. Perfect little boy's outfit. You know, boys really don't have as cute clothes as girls, but there are some really cute things you can find out there for boys. You just have to look. I find that a lot more of the boys' clothes look like adult, like mini adult clothes than they look like baby clothes. You know what I mean? But you can still find some cute baby stuff out there. You just have to look. Stuff that looks like babies. But I find that the boys' clothes look more like mini adult clothes for boy babies. And the girls' clothes, a lot of them, although some of them look like mini adult clothes, a lot of them look like baby clothes. You know, they're very sweet and babyish. And I don't find that same thing with boys' clothes. I find that a lot of their clothes are mini adult clothes. So it's really cool when I can find some boys' clothes that look like baby clothes, you know, that have that sweetness, that innocence. So I love it when I find some clothes that have that. All right, let's get Mr. Finley's socks on. Here he is. Here is Sir Finley, or Prince Finley as I like to call him. He's my little prince. Had to snap his little shoulder snaps. There's Mr. Finley. He is like the perfect sleeping baby. He's such a chunk monkey. And he looks so real, so authentic, you know, with his little sleeping self. And he's got painted hair, but he's got one little tuft of rooted hair right on the top. Can you see that? It's so cute. I love it. I love him. He's so adorable. There is Prince Finley. There's Prince Finley. No. There's Prince Finley. Okay. We're going to set Finley down. There we go. And we're going to get Milo. All right. There we go. There's Milo. He's a serious looking chap. He's certainly not my happy chappy. He's a serious looking little man. All right, Milo, let's take this off you. I love these pants because they have little faces on the feet. So cute. So cute. So adorbs. All right, this is a girl's outfit, so it doesn't belong in the boys' bag. That is super cute. And we'll put this one on Milo, this little Dumbo one. This actually has little slippers that match and a bonnet with big old Dumbo ears. It's so cute. It's so cute. And it has socks somewhere that match, but I have socks for it and slippers and little, and the hat. So I have to find the hat. And I don't think the socks are up here, but the booties and the hat are up here. So we'll find those for him. I don't know why I see this as a boy's outfit. I mean, it's unisex. It could be either, but for whatever reason, I just happen to see it more as it just strikes me more as a boy's outfit. There's little Milo in his little Dumbo outfit. Now his hair is a mess because I put the outfit over his head. Hold on one second. Do you guys like Disney? I like Disney. I like some of the more neutral colored Disney clothes. If you guys know what I'm talking about, like this Dumbo outfit is yellow and gray, and I really like those more than I like, say, the bright flashy colors. I don't know why, I just do. I think the Booties are in here, but maybe not. I have a pair of light blue booties in here that could match that for the moment. Here, this goes in the boys' bag. And I have gray booties. Those will work. With little bears on them. They do actually have a set of booties that match them, but I think they're over in the shoe bin, and I don't want to get up right now, so I will just put the booties on, or the gray booties I have in my hand on him. So he has something on his foot. He's got little tiny feet, so these work perfectly. They're like, I think they're like a newborn size. I will later find the booties and the little hat and take a picture of him because he is super cute. Just a cute little guy. Here, look at his little feet. Come here, Milo. He's got that really fluffy mohair that just kind of goes everywhere as soon as it touches anything. So, yeah. We'll just comb his hair down for him. There we go. Okay, so tell me what you think. Here we go. There's little Milo. Isn't he adorable? He is painted by Gwyneth Mitchell, and I just love her work. She does amazing babies. She doesn't do much anymore. She's kind of got a lot going on in life, so she doesn't really do much anymore, but I just love her babies. All right, next up is, we'll dress Cody next. I think we'll put this on Cody. This is awful cute. I have the girls one in the same size too. And here's Cody. He's my memory baby for the son that I lost. And I just love him to pieces. He's never going anywhere. No, Chuggy. Come on. Come on. If you want to go under the bed, come on, Chuggy. Chuggy, come on. Come on, go step over him. She's barking because she wants to get to under the bed, and Shiloh's in the way, and she doesn't want to step over him. Come on, Chuggy. Shiloh, stop it. Come on, Chuggy. Chug, Chug. Joey, stop. Come on, Chug. No, Tiny, stop it. Come here, Chuggy. All right, there's my Chuggy. There you go, baby. There you go. Now you can go under the bed. Good girl. And Cody is... Tiny, get down. Cody is potty trained. So he has underwear on. I'll have to show you his adorable little underwears. You want to get up on the bed? I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me move these clothes. All right. All right. Let's put that over there in the boys' bag. Here's him little underwear. He's wearing Sesame Street underwear. There's Cody. Don't touch the clothes, Chuggy. Chuggy has an affinity for buttons. And she likes to chew the buttons off things. So I have to watch her like a hawk when she's in here in the nursery area. Because she likes to chew buttons. Snaps especially. Not so much buttons. Snaps. She doesn't like snaps. She likes to chew them off. And I find little snaps all over the house. Like this one. It's all bent and chewed. That's because Chuggy chewed it. It was Chuggy chewed. Thankfully, though, she doesn't ever chew on my babies or put her mouth on my babies. She just likes to chew the snaps off their clothes. So, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but baby clothes have a lot of snaps on them. Almost all baby clothes have snaps. There are very few that don't. And Chuggy, to her, that's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Look at this. Look at that innocence. She's too much. Hold on, I gotta balance the phone again. There we go. Can I help you with something, ma'am? There's a good Chuggy. All right. Let's comb Cody's hair. So for my Liams, I have Cody, Bentley, Chaslin, Riley, Alice, and I think I'm missing one. And I have another one that's in the works. And he is going to be so beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. There is Cody. Look how handsome he is. Isn't he such a handsome boy? And he looks so cute in baby blue. There's Cody, huh? Liam is one of those kits. When I first saw it, it came out right after like a year or two after I got into Reborns. And when I first saw the Liam, Tiny, what are you doing? When I first saw the Liam kit, I thought I didn't like it. I thought it's gonna look really bad. It's gonna have like a duh kind of look, you know, because of the way the mouth is. And I just thought I don't like it at all. And then I saw my first one, Riley. Well, Reagan was my first one, but then I saw Riley. And I just fell in love with it as a girl. And then I started collecting boy Liams, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. But I didn't think in the beginning I would like it. I thought it had kind of a duh look to it, you know? But it didn't, huh? It ended up being a beautiful kit. And that just goes to show you can't always trust your first reaction, to a kit, because you might like it more than you thought. And when I first saw it as like a blank kit, I just didn't think I'd like it at all. But the more I saw it painted and I saw different people's like works of it, I really started to like it a lot. And now I have like 6. So I just absolutely loved it. All right, there's a boy's outfit. I love this shorts romper that he's wearing, and it has a sweater that goes underneath it. It's so cute. That's what he was wearing before. I should have shown you guys before I took it off, but it's basically this little bubble romper overall set. And then this is what goes underneath it, a beige sweater. And I just think it's really cute. I'm not a beige mom. I don't get into all the beige stuff all the time, but I do like some beige stuff, and that's one of them. So we're going to put this on Cooper, who is who we're dressing now, and I'll show him to you in a minute. And Cooper is not potty trained. Not yet. I love the Vito. Let me show him to you before I dress him, because I love the Vito legs and feet. A lot of the toddlers have like the rounded bottom of the foot. It's just not sculpted as detailed as some of the other parts, but he has really cute legs and feet. Look at those chubby legs and feet. I just love his kit. I think his legs and feet, his hands are really pretty too, and so are his arms, but I just love his legs and feet. Like I'll show you one of my Ping Lao kits in a minute, and you'll see what I mean by the bottom of the foot being rounded instead of having the arch. And Vito has that really realistic foot, and I love baby feet, so that's perfect for me. Now I'll have to find one of my Ping Lao babies who doesn't have socks on and show you the foot, because I really like the way his feet are sculpted. But we're not rushing him. He's only like 19 months old, so we're not rushing him for potty training, you know. Cody's just an exceptional child. He got it done early. But Cooper, I think, is going to be about average, you know, 2 or 3. He's not quite 2 yet. He's just almost 20 months, so he's still got some time, before we would expect him to be potty trained anyway. So here's Cooper and his little doggy jammies. Cooper loves doggies. I love puppies. You love puppies? I know you do. I love puppies. They're so pretty. I want a puppy. You want a puppy? You have a puppy on your jammies. Isn't that cute? Tiny, Chuggy, stop it. Lay down. You have a puppy. You have a puppy on your jammies. Do you like your puppy jammies? Uh-huh. I'm so glad. And he's got the cutest little face and little teeth. Look at that. Look at that face. With his little poof of reddish brown hair. Isn't he adorable? Look at that face. Auntie. Auntie. They say, hi, Cooper. How are you? Cooper's not in daycare yet or preschool because he is so attached to his mama that he hasn't been able to go yet. He went once and he screamed and cried the whole day. And like he was like almost out of breath when I picked him up. So I decided he's just not ready yet. He needs to stay home with mommy for another year or two. He will go to preschool and then obviously kindergarten at some point, but he's just not there yet. And I don't think it does anything good. Here's Harrison. I don't think it does anything good to rush them. You know what I mean? Like, they have to be ready to do it. And Cody has done absolutely fine with daycare, and so has Bentley. Even Harrison, who's only 8 months old, has done wonderful with daycare. But Cooper just he's just not ready to leave mommy. He just is he gets really sad, and he'll scream. He doesn't calm down. He'll scream and cry until he's like blue in the face. And I just can't see doing that to him at this young age. I think if he was a little bit older, like if he was 2.5, you know, like a year older, I might be a little more firm about him going to daycare. But considering he's still such a little guy, I really don't want to push it with him. I think these are going to be too big on Harrison. Yeah, let's see if this one will fit Harrison. That's going to be too big on Harrison. We need something a little smaller. Hold on, I have to find something for Harrison, because he's a little guy. Yeah, I just, like I said, I just don't see the need to push him into daycare yet, you know? I mean, I don't work, I'm home, he can be home with me, but he got, the one time I took him, like I said, Harrison does wonderful. He goes in the baby room and he seems to have a really good time. He doesn't cry or fuss. He sometimes whimpers a little bit when I drop him off, but usually within a few minutes they can redirect him and get him interested in something, and he does just fine. But it's Cooper that just is not having any part of daycare or preschool. And like I said, he's only 19, almost 20 months, so he's got time. So we're not going to rush it. I feel like at this age to rush it could be detrimental to him. Could make him feel abandoned. This is too big on you, Harrison. This is way big. All right, need to rethink this plan with Harrison. I might set him aside and dress him at the end because I don't want to spend the whole video looking for something, but I'm just not finding an outfit right at this moment that's going to fit Harrison. Harrison's just a little guy. Let's see. What do we got here? All right, I will find something for Harrison in a moment. Let's keep going with, who's next? Let's see, what do we have here? Let's dress Kieran. Put some jammies on my little chub boy. Kieran has not gone to daycare yet either. Mainly because he is super attached to his twin sister, and she's not going yet. So, I really want to, when I put him in school, I really want to separate the twins and give them an individual identity so they're not just the twins all the time. So I want to put them in different classes, but I don't know. Kaya, I think, would do fine without Kieran, but Kieran has not done so good the first time we tried without Kaya. He really, really loves her, and he wants to be with her all the time. Oop, Kieran, your diaper fell off, buddy. You got baby butt crack hanging out. He's going to be a plumber when he grows up. So, yeah. He just is not doing okay without his sister. And like I said, Kaya's not in yet. So I haven't really forced it with Kieran. I just keep him home with me. I really think it's important when you have twins to put them in separate classes and separate programs so that they're not always the twins, so that they can develop a sense of individuality and identity that's separate from their twin. I think at least for me, I think it's an easy trap for twin parents to fall into, to constantly refer to them as the twins and put them in the same programs, even if they're boy and girl twins, put them in the same classes, and then I think they always feel like they're competing with each other. So I really want to put Kieran in a class separate from Kaya because I feel like he will develop more of his own personality without his sister. But because they're so young, I'm just not ready to let them go. So they're not in preschool yet, huh? Hi, Kieran. He's a sleepy boy right now. They're just staying home with mommy, huh, Kieran? Yeah, you're just staying home with mama, huh? All right, let's dress Ashton. All right, let's dress Ashton. Here is Mr. Ashton. And he is the Cody Bear by Laura Tuzio Ross. He is a happy little chappy. That's what I call him, my happy chappy. Because, you know, in England, I don't know if any of you guys are from England, but in England they call boys chaps sometimes. So I just came up with it that he's my happy little chappy. And I think it's awful cute. My happy little chappy, huh? That's why I said Milo's not really a happy chappy. He's kind of a serious baby. This is the top he was wearing. And then I have the bottoms, the striped bottoms. And I actually have this in a 3 to 6 month. I have the pink, the blue, and the white and gray. And I love it. I just love those outfits. So cute. I wish they'd make a purple because I don't, you know, I was looking at my wardrobe the other day. I don't hardly have anything in purple or lavender. I have a couple things, but that's it. I really don't have much in purple or lavender. And it's weird because I love purple. It's one of my favorite colors. But maybe it's because there aren't a ton of clothes in purple and lavender, you know? There's a lot in pink and there's a lot in, like, you know, reds and whites. But I haven't found a ton in purple and lavender. So I don't have much purple lavender clothes. I have a few, but I really love purple. So I would love to get more purple clothes for my girls. But I don't think it's as easy to find as like pink, you know. I have very few. I could probably put in one small bin all the purple stuff I own. I just don't own much purple. And again, that's weird because my favorite colors are purple and red. And I have lots of red, but I just don't have much purple. Alrighty, here is Mr. Ashton. People ask me, how do I remember all the babies' names? And I don't know how I do. I think because I bond with them so closely, the ones that I've actually kept. If I don't bond with a baby, I don't keep it. I'll trade it or sell it because I really put a lot of emphasis on bonding. Do you guys keep babies that you don't bond with? I usually don't. I usually give it a week or two. If I don't bond with a baby, then I will find a trade for it or sell it. I really believe in the bond to get the benefits. And I don't just use the Reborns because I like them. I use them for pain relief and to lift my mood. So there's Ashton. So I don't see the benefit of keeping babies that I'm not bonded with because you don't get the benefits from them as much. So yeah, so I don't generally keep babies that I don't bond with. I usually find a trade for them pretty quickly or I sell them, one or the other. I only say trade more often because I've tried to sell babies in the last couple of years and I've had a really hard time selling. And I'm not sure why that is. I know that the market is like way down right now for everything, not just Reborns. I know that a lot of artists have had a lot of trouble selling. Let's try this on Harrison. So I just know that the market is really bad and the economy sucks because I tried to sell my Pippa, Charlotte. You guys remember Charlotte Dawn? I tried to sell her. I tried to sell one of my Saskias. I even tried to sell little Harrison here. Had him up for sale for about 7 months. And I just couldn't make any sales. The only time people contacted me to buy when they wanted me to drop my prices. And I don't mean like a little bit. Like if I sold a baby for $1,000 and someone offered me like $850, I would take it. That would be a reasonable price. But like I had 2 people contact me when I had Harrison for sale, and I had him for $1,200 because not only is he a sold out kit, but he's an absolutely gorgeous baby. Look at that baby. And I got one offer for $150 and one offer for $22. And I was like, no, not going to happen. Like I accept reasonable offers, but I'm not going to drop my prices to like the cost of like a Walmart baby doll, you know? Especially when they're ultra realistic and like really rare kits. So yeah. But I have tried to sell quite a few in the last, I don't know, I guess it's been about, I sold one about 17 months ago. And then starting last summer, it's been almost impossible to sell them, you know, like for what they're worth. I mean, it's really hard. The economy is just really bad right now. And I understand that. So people are having a lot of trouble, like just paying bills, let alone buying baby dolls, or buying groceries. So I know that there's all that going on. And so I'm not, I mean, I'm not surprised that I'm having trouble selling, but I am surprised that it's taken that like this long later. Like I still have Charlotte for sale, and I still don't, I'm not getting even any nibbles except for people who want to, you know, either I had one person offer to trade me a knockoff, which you guys know a knockoff is not worth an authentic baby. And I'll show you Charlotte in a second, the one I have for sale. And then the other person asked me if I could send her for shipping money. Like she would pay me the shipping money and then I would send the baby. And she didn't want to pay anything else. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I mean, I have done a lot of charity babies, but not Charlotte. And Charlotte isn't her kit. She's the Pippa by Natalie Blick. And you guys know Natalie Blick babies are worth a ton, especially the sold out ones. And they're really hard to come by. So it's been kind of I'm surprised that she hasn't sold yet because she is such a high quality baby. And I know a lot of people really love her pictures. But I totally understand right now the economy is so bad and you know, just living expenses without considering, you know, extra luxuries, which let's be honest, even though we may see our reborns as necessities, they are in fact a luxury. Here, I'll show you guys Charlotte. They're not, you know, a necessity. And I know that people right now are really struggling to even afford the necessities. So I think that's the reason I'm having such a difficult time selling some babies. But I've had a few of them for sale for, let's see, Harrison has been for sale for 7 months. And Charlotte has been for sale since last February. And the Saskia that I have has been for sale for like 14 months. And then the other baby I have for sale is been up for 6 months. So it's just really hard. There's Charlotte, and she's for sale. I really do love her and I'm bonded with her, but I need the money. So that's why I picked her, because I'm bonded with her, but not as bonded as some of my other babies. So I think I could, I mean, I would be sad to say goodbye to her, but I could do it. So anyway, there's Charlotte. So yeah, I just know that even artists like who have like thousands of, you know, customers are having a lot of trouble selling babies right now. So I think it's just the economy and the fact that people are struggling so much to afford necessities, let alone luxuries. So it makes it frustrating, you know, because I really do want to sell a couple of my babies. I don't want to sell a lot of them, but I want to sell a couple of them. And it's really, and then I had somebody else offer me like $1,000, but it was for a baby that I just can't part with. So, you know, that was really hard. Because I really do need the money, but I just can't part with her. So it was for Morgan. And you guys know how I feel about Morgan. So, and then I also had somebody offer me like $600 for my Susu. But that's not a fair price for a Susu, especially of her quality. The Susu kit alone right now is going for $4.99. So yeah, I just can't do it. I want to sell some, but I also don't want to like basically give them away. No, Joey, stop. I don't want to basically like give them away, you know, for a price that's so unreasonable. So no, Joey, go. Joey's being a little bit of a pest. He wants to cuddle. I'm going to hold Cooper for a minute because I need to comb his hair anyway. Oh, I was going to show you the feet of the Ping Lao kit. Hold on. So here's Clarabelle, and she is the Lyra by Ping Lao, and I'll show you the bottom of her feet. If you can see, it's like really flat, and then it kind of poofs out on the side. So it's a cute foot, don't get me wrong. It just doesn't look like a super authentic foot. You know what I mean? And then when I showed you guys Cooper's feet, you could see like he's got the arch and he's got all the details, and I love his feet. He's so cute. I love baby feet. So Joe, move your butt so I can get the spray. Yeah, it's super, super awesome. He's such a cute baby. And I had never really been into the Vito. I'd seen it, I think, a long time ago, like maybe a couple years before I got him. And I've had him now for maybe a year. And I actually got him in a trade, but I absolutely had not really seen it. I think I might have seen one, but I didn't really pay much attention, I don't think, because it's not a kid I ever looked up. But when I saw him and his little afro poof, I just fell in love. Look at that face. And he's such a snuggler. He's weighted perfectly. He's such a good boy. Yeah, Cooper is a mama's boy, so he's not gone to daycare yet. I do plan to send him in the next year, but not yet, huh? Say I'm a mama's boy. Huh? I'm definitely a boy mom, huh? My boy mom. I mean, I'm girl mom too, but I love my boys. There is Cooper. There is Cooper. I love Mama. I love you too, Cooper. Thank you for saying you love Mama. Cooper's been doing a lot more talking. For a while there, we thought he might like be autistic or something on the spectrum because he wasn't really talking. But then all of a sudden one day he just started talking and he hasn't stopped since. Look at this snuggly boy. I just love him so much. He's such a good boy. All right, Mr. Cooper, do you want to say goodbye to the aunties? Huh? Say goodbye, aunties. Bye-bye, auntie. Yes, they say goodbye, Cooper. We hope you sleep well. Cooper's getting sleepy. He's getting ready to go to bed. I think we'll have a little bit of a bottle, and then we'll go to bed. Send Cooper to bed for the night. I love the fact that Cooper has freckles because I think it's really hard to get freckles on a reborn without them looking super fake, you know? They either look they're either too light or too uniform or too dark, or, you know, they look like marker spots or whatever. But if you look at his face, I'm going to move the camera so you can see in the light. Can you see his freckles? He's got really uneven and all different shade freckles. And I just think it looks so authentic. It's so cool. Look at his little freckles. I hope you guys can see that on the camera. I don't know if you can, but I hope you can. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Let's do the prayer. If you don't want to pray, then you can log off now, and I will see you in the next one. I love you, ladybugs. And let's pray. Lord, we come to you on bended knee, humbled before you to thank you for every blessing in our lives. We ask that you make us ever grateful for your blessings and ever able to recognize your blessings. We also ask tonight, Lord, that the world not be so crazy and so fast-paced. Please give everybody watching a chance to breathe and slow down and to digest one situation before another presents itself. And when there's challenging situations, Lord, please take a minute and show the solution that you prefer to the people, the person that's having the struggle. We really know that your timing is best and your plan is best. And we ask with all of our hearts that you guide us to be the people you want us to be. Make us effective Christians, effective followers of Christ, however we identify, and allow us to help others find their way to the truth and the word. We ask all of this through your Son, Jesus Christ, through Christ our Lord. Amen. I love doing the prayers. I feel like it puts peace in my heart, and I hope it puts peace in you guys' hearts. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one. Love you. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, and like. It really does help the algorithm. I'm really trying to get my channel up there, and I'm starting to push a little harder with making more videos, making them a little longer. So please don't forget to do that. It really helps, and I would be ever grateful. And remember, when we get to 1,000 is the first baby giveaway, and it's going to be a good one. So you don't want to miss out on that. Talk to you guys later. Bye.